Hey guys, welcome back to another video, man. Today, hold on. Alright, guys, welcome back to another video, man. Today, I'm going to be justifying the John Collins trade. I heard everybody, was saying that it was a bad trade, and I'm not gonna show y'all because I don't know how to share a screen on a phone. I don't even know if that's a possibility, but I'm looking at the stats, right? John Collins, from his career, alright, let's look at his career. He has played in 364 games. He averaged 29.2 minutes, so you should be getting a lot of points in 29.2 minutes. Average 15.8 points. Shot 55% from the field, 35% from three, 8 rebounds a game. That's good and all, but 1.5 assists and 0.6 steals. That's terrible for a power forward. And now look. Alright, so look, I'm pulling up some perspectives right now. Alright, so look. The longest tenured, wait, no, hold on. First, let's look at the salary cap. Because y'all are acting like the salary cap does not exist. Y'all are acting like salary cap does not exist. And I'm not even a Hawks fan saying this. John Collins. This man. Let's look at his transactions history. So June 22nd of 2017, he was the 19th overall pick by the Atlanta Hawks, okay? July 1st, 2017, he signed a 4-year, $11.6 million rookie scale contract. That's no big deal. But then October 15th, 2018, he exercised a $2.69 million option for 2019 to 20. December 8th, 2018, it was nothing. He got fined $2,000 for ejection from the Nuggets-Hawks game, whenever that was. But then October 19th, 2019, he exercised another deal where he exercised a $4.13 million option for 2020 to 21. But November 5th, 2019, he got suspended, alright? He got suspended 25 games where he forfeit tons of money for violating the anti-drug policy. January 2nd of 2021, he was fined $2,000 for technical foul during Cavaliers-Hawks game. So this guy was just wasting money. Then January 29th of 2021, he was fined another $2,000 for a technical foul during Spurs-Hawks game. Then June 18th, 2021, he was fined another $2,000 for technical foul during a 76ers-Hawks playoff game. But then, here's where the big shot, the big guns was. August 6th, 2021. The 2021 NBA season's about to start. You know, so that's going to be cool. You want to know what the Hawks stupidly did? They signed him to a 5-year, $125 million contract. And yes, I know, John Collins had a good year this season. He had a good one, I'm not going to lie. He did have a good season. But if we do let's pull the calculator to do the math for us. Let's do the calculator. Alright, let's see what the contract was. It was 5 years, 125. So we're going to do 125 divided by 5. Y'all can't see the number, but let me make sure it's for 5 years. It was for 5 years. John Collins was getting paid roughly about $25 million a year for the next 5 years. And that contract's not dead yet. So the Jazz, I think, take all that money now. Unless they somehow can restructure or whatever to take away that contract. But John Collins has been getting paid $25 million for the last couple of years. And it's still going. It's still going to go for the Jazz. Unless I'm missing some. So that's ugly. And then what happened next for John Collins money-wise? Well, I don't know. But October 28th, 2021 was fined another $2,000. Like, dude, the man kept on getting fined. And then obviously yesterday, the Atlanta Hawks traded him to the Utah Jazz for Rudy Gay and a second-round pick. Alright. That was not good. Okay, now let's look at some other stuff, alright? Now let's look at this article. It says the longest tenured Hawk is now beheaded to Salt Lake City. And needless to say, the move will have huge ramifications on the franchise. Don't know what that means, but let's see. On Monday, it was reported that John Collins will be traded to the Utah Jazz for Rudy Gay and a future second-round pick. Once the league opens for transactions on July 6th, although Collins had been a year-round fixture in the rumor mill cycle, the news comes as a shock to those expecting valuable pieces in return as a result of any trade. Instead, the Hawks were left with a 17-year veteran on the way out of the NBA and not so valuable draft asset for their efforts. Dating back to his first appearance in Las Vegas Summer League, John Collins has been a main feature in Hawks highlights tapes, routinely showcasing his rim-rattling dunks and his emphatic volleyball-style swats. Since coming into the league as a number 19 overall pick in the 2017 NBA Draft, Collins has added layers to his game in each season and become integral to a Hawks regime that has set 3 straight postseason appearances and run to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Trae Young-John Collins partnership in particular has been very fruitful during their 5-year run, with Young connecting on countless alley-oops to Collins off pick and rolls. Per PBP stats, the Trae Young to John Collins pairing has been the source of the most assists as a combo in the NBA over the last 5 years, or 5 seasons with 697. Okay, now look, I get that, and I get John Collins does a lot of flashy plays, but what I don't understand is that when Zion, and I'm not trying to be biased, but when Zion gets all these dunks and crazy stuff, oh, he still needs to get traded because of health. Health? At least Zion's good enough. This man, John Collins, all he can do is dunk. Zion, people might not want to admit it, Zion can shoot. The man, Zion, when he was playing, he did not make every single three, but there was countless times last season where I saw him hit a few threes. There was one game where I think he was like 2 for 2, 2 for 3 from 3. Okay? So that's one thing. Now let's go to NBA.com and see what they got to say about it. Look, John Collins. Last season, I believe this is. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Okay. John Collins. 13.1 points per game, 6.5 rebounds per game, 1.2 assists per game. He's 6'9". He should be able... He's 25. I guess he's 25 and he could develop, but he's been in the NBA since 2017 and he has not shown any progress. Or he has shown progress, but he's not been the same guy that he was when they went to the Eastern Conference Finals. He weighs 226 pounds, 103 kilograms. He was the 19th overall pick. In the playoffs versus Boston, in the first round when they got out in 6, game 1, he played 30 minutes and had 5 points. He was 2 for 11 from the field, which is 18.2%. 1 for 7 from 3. 14.3 3-point percentage. The man was just chucking threes and just praying to God. He did not get to the free throw line, which you don't really see often from a power forward. He had 6 rebounds and 1 assist. Game 2, 21 minutes, 8 points. 8 points. He was 3 for 7 from the field. 42%. 2 for 6 from 3. 33.3%. He was over 1 from the free throw line. So this time, and he only shot 1 free throw, so I'm assuming it was off of an and one. You missed it. You missed the free throw. It's called free for a reason. And he did not get a single offensive rebound. So if the Hawks missed a shot, he was not there. And instead, he had 5 defensive rebounds. Congratulations. You want a cookie? And once again, had 1 assist. Literally, his playoff high for assists was 1. In games 1, 2, 3, and 4, he had 1 assist. Well, oh yeah, we're just looking at games 1 through game 5. I know it went to game 6. So I don't know how much assists he had in game 6. But games 1, 2, 3, and 4, he only had 1 assist. Games 5, he had no assists. You have Trae Young and DeJounte Murray, and you can't even get more than 1 assist. That's stupid. But game 3, what do we do? Oh, I don't know. Maybe just suck. You know what? I can't even. This man has been pissing me off. Alright. Now let's look at Yahoo and see what they got to say about it. The Utah Jazz are acquiring John Collins from the Atlanta Hawks, according to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. Yahoo Sports' Jake Fisher also reported the deal was in the works. Going back to the Hawks will be Rudy Gay in a second-round pick. The return might seem light given that the 25-year-old Collins has been a building block for the Hawks since they drafted him in 2007. 2007. That's probably when Rudy Gay was still in his prime. But the trade will allow them to move on from a contract that has them owing him $78 million over the next 3 seasons, alright? The next 3 seasons, John Collins will be getting paid $78 million. $78 million? It was also reportedly giving them a $25.3 million trade exception, the largest in the NBA. Alright guys, I think we basically covered a lot of it. There's a couple more reports, but I don't feel like doing that. But guys, stop. If you're a Hawks fan right now, stop saying, oh, we should have got some back. You did get some back. And that was money. You got a guy like Chris Middleton. Maybe, if you wanted to, I don't know how likely this is. Well, hold on. There's still lots of good free agents out there. So, Hawks fans, I'm about to light your day. Because, look. Y'all were dead in the cap. Because, y'all had that John Collins contract. Since you traded him, you're now 8th in cap. You're still $23 million over the cap, I believe. But you're now 8th in cap space. But, hey, you could be the Rockets right now. They have $50 million. There's only, like, 5 teams that are under the cap. But, hey, you could also be a team like the Warriors who are $2 million. Or, no, you could be a team like the Warriors who are literally $111 million over the cap. And hey, you could be my Pelicans who are $72 million over the cap. We're probably not going to sign a single soul. But yeah, that's it I got, man. That's all I got. Like, dude, y'all can bring in somebody. Like, who's even a free agent? Like y'all can bring in, like, anybody you want at this point. Like, Like y'all can make, like if y'all want, y'all can make another trade for key piece, but I don't think y'all have any. Well, like, hey, you still have Clint Capella on the roster. You can trade him for some assets, and then you can be right back in it. But that's all I got. Peace out.